Look for it, find it, make it your own. It's the Get Thrifty Podcast.
Hey Thrifties, welcome back to the Get Thrifty Podcast, brought to you by ARC Thrift Stores. ARC Thrift Stores is a nonprofit thrift store chain, and I am your host, Maggie Civic, and we are all about sharing everything that has to do with shopping secondhand. So if you're part of our unique thrift culture, please contact us. We would love to promote your businesses, your social channels, and share your stories and advice with our listeners. As always, you can find us on Instagram and YouTube at ARC Thrift. Send us a DM and let's chat. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we're gearing up for our second store in Albuquerque. We are welcoming Jess to the show. She is a wife and mom of 3 who loves food, shopping, and all things Disney. A Disney adult, our favorite. We're going to ask all the questions. She's from New Mexico. We can't wait to make her one of our regular customers. She has engaging and real content. We are so delighted to have you join our platform here, Jess. Thanks so much. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm
This is going to be a
excited.
lot of fun. Let's start with your social channels because I really want people to follow along. You're growing your audience here and you are like born and raised in New Mexico, correct?
That's right. Born and raised.
Love it. So how do we find you on all the socials, give you a follow and follow along with your audience?
All of my social handles are at MOMX3MS. Mom times 3 M's.
Oh, are they all with M names?
They're all with M names. All 3 of my kids have M names.
That is so cute. I love it. All right. We won't ask their names. We don't want to invade your privacy, but we're very excited about this. Moms are like core to our thrift culture. You guys are the bread and butter of our regular customers, and we want to bring you sales. We found you, I believe you covered our sweater sale a few months ago.
Yes.
Very cool. My producer was all jazz. We love a mom. We want to get you to share all the things you love about our thrift store. So before we dive into all of that and like what the possibilities are, hopefully for you, like coming to our ribbon cutting and all of that in the next few weeks, let's talk about how you got here. How did you discover thrift? You claim to be relatively new to it. What brought you here?
Yeah, I am relatively new. I've been doing it for maybe about 2 months. And I somehow found myself on the thrifting side of TikTok, seeing like the 90s vintage stuff that people were finding. I don't know if you're familiar with the goose decor.
Oh my goodness. Yes. It's coming back.
So growing up, we had that kind of decor in my kitchen, like everything, every single item that they had, we had it in our house. When I saw that, it just intrigued me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I could find that. And I'm a sucker for nostalgia. So that's how I started. And then just started finding really cool things for decor around my house and stuff like that.
It is a gateway drug.
Yes.
When you start with some of those, oh, I love a cat. What is your cat's name? You have great cat content too.
Her name is Gemini. She's so spoiled. Sweet talking to.
And isn't she new too to your family? You were like,
yes, she is. We've never really had pets, and she's going to be with us 3 years now in July.
I love it. I love it. So new to thrift, but you are not new to social media. You've got tons of really great content, whether it's shopping hauls or cooking. What brought you to Instagram and TikTok? How did you decide to make this leap and start sharing your life online?
So I just really enjoy watching TikTok videos. And I was just telling my kids that all of these people look like they have so much fun. So I just wanted to try and start doing it. Got over my fear of like social anxiety and things like that. I just really enjoy posting hauls and showing people what I got, stuff like that.
And then I love your recipes. You are like literally sharing New Mexico cuisine with your audience, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Red versus green chili. What's the story? Educate us.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I would probably on Christmas, you can't forget about Christmas, red and green.
Yep.
Yes. So my family also, everybody was born and raised here. So we are definitely chili eaters. Red, I'm probably a red girly.
Oh, I love that. And growing up in New Mexico, we are so new. We just opened. It's been exactly a year this month. We opened our first store on Coors Boulevard. What brought you to our store?
We were eating at a place across the walkway and I saw it and I was like, oh, we should go there because I had just started seeing the thrifting videos. I was
Mhm.
like, let's go look. And Arc has become my favorite thrift store for
Oh, I love
sure.
it. Yes.
Yeah. And even the employees and everything there are always so friendly. I think I'm starting to become a regular because I see the same people every time I go. So it's very welcoming. They have great stuff. Every time I go, I find something that's undeniable for sure.
And is New Mexico kind of a thrift town? Are there lots of thrift stores? What's the vibe?
You know what? I don't think we have a lot of thrift stores. I think we have maybe a few. I haven't been to any of the antique stores, so I don't really know like how many we have. But the Arc thrift store is what's closest to me. So
Gotcha.
that one, yeah.
Do you think we're going to be safe in opening a second store? I'm asking everybody from New Mexico that because it's a risk for us. What do you think?
I think so because every time I've gone, it's very busy, especially on the Saturdays where it's half off Saturdays, or I went on Tuesday. It was Senior Tuesday, and yeah, it brings in a lot of people on
Yeah.
my side of town where I'm at. Yes.
Okay. And Rio Rancho is store number 2. And then we keep getting like messages that we need to go to the other side of the river too. Thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think
Okay.
it would be very nice to have some spread out. Yes. We need more.
Cool. I love it. Now, let me ask you this. Will you hit both in one day? Are they close enough together that you would hit 2 arcs? I
I
can't remember
think
how
so.
far away they are.
Yeah, because the one that I go to, it's almost like straight road down to Rio Rancho. So
Mm,
maybe about 10, 15 minutes, which is like
nothing.
not very far. Yeah, easy breezy.
Yeah. I've got to ask about this because whenever I go down to visit, I'm always like, and in Colorado roads, because of how much snow we get, they're
Mhm.
bumpy and little. Is there like a massive, this is the craziest question. Is there like a major initiative to keep your streets like super smooth?
There's always construction going on around
Oh, is
here.
there?
Yeah.
I'm curious. It was like the smoothest roads I've ever experienced. I don't know if it was like the car that I rented, but I was like, there's potholes in every single highway in Colorado. Like
We
it's
definitely have
scary.
our share of those, but yeah, it seems like they're always working on our roads around here.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
And especially going that way, it's a very nice area.
And I do want to ask you, one of my show notes says something about you've gone part-time for your mental health.
Mm.
People always tell me that thrift therapy is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Thoughts
Yeah,
on
most.
that? Yeah, tell me more.
Yes, you mentioned I did co-part time at my job back in I think late October, early November.
Yeah.
I work kind of like a high stressful job and made the decision to go part time. And then I started seeing these videos. And that's another reason why I started my social media to help with my mental health, kind of give me an outlet. I work from home, so I am indoors a lot. So when I go thrifting, it's just very therapeutic for me. And then the hunt of everything is very like adrenaline, get a big adrenaline rush from the things that you find. And so thrifting and my social media has helped me tremendously.
How interesting. It really is like a community of like-minded people that like love to share these amazing gems that they find. And let's go to get into that a little bit. You talk about cottage core and kind of
Mhm.
this like nostalgic decor. Tell us about what that really means to you.
It just takes you back to your childhood where things wasn't the adult world. Things were a little simpler, more simple, I should say. And so just bringing that into my home, I love to walk into a house that's cozy and inviting.
Mhm.
All 3 of my kids still live at home. So it's just very important for me to create that environment for them as well. So I've just been decorating with things that give me that feeling and hopefully they feel the same way.
And your kids, are they into it? How do they feel about your addiction to thrift?
So they like when I bring them stuff. I don't think they
Sure.
really enjoy the hunt as much as I do because I could be in there for hours.
Yeah.
But when I go out, I definitely always find things for them. So they really enjoy when I bring things for them. And I think my excitement excites them. So it makes them happy.
Yeah. And you do have a bit of a love story. I've got to ask, married 28 years. That is
Mhm.
such an accomplishment. Can you tell us how you met? Because it really is sweet.
Yes. Yeah. 28 years, high school sweethearts. He worked at a grocery store and I used to go and watch him behind the counter. I
That's
used
so
to send
cool.
him little notes and we just started dating and had 3 kids. We have the house, we have the kids, we have the cat.
Mm.
He's amazing. I nobody would ever treat me better than he does. I love him.
Oh, that's beautiful. And it's a Disney fairy tale. And I'm gonna tell you, you look a little bit like a Cinderella Disney princess. So
Oh, thank you.
give us the story. How did you discover Disney? Is this like part of your growing up?
Growing up, we just went to Disney maybe 1 or 2 times, but I think it really started when I had kids. There's one trip very particular that kind of sucked me in. My family and I went back to Disney like in 2015, and it was just us 5. And it was
Mm.
just for the weekend, really quick, Valentine's Day. We're like, oh, let's just go. And that was my favorite trip ever. Like just
Wow.
us 5 being together, very quick, nothing heavily planned. And then after that, it's just literally became an obsession. And now we go probably maybe about 2 times a year.
Oh, wow. And is it
Mhm.
land versus world? What's the fave?
We've only been to World once. I was back in 2009, but we go to Disneyland the 2 times a year. My brother lives out in California, so we get to stay with him when we go out there. So
Perfect.
we get to see family and then we get to go to Disney. So it's just an amazing time twice a year that we try and definitely make happen since
Yeah.
then.
The most
Mhm.
magical place on earth. It really is.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
I love it. And the kids are still into it.
Oh yeah, they're my little Disney kids.
I love it. And land is my favorite too. I grew up in Southern California, so it's definitely a memory thing. And you get really great audience on your TikTok and Instagram that are also Disney adults. They like love nostalgia that you share. Can you talk about the audience and what they mean to you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the Disney audience. It's so fun to talk about people that get it because I know a lot of people have negative things to say about Disney adults. So when you find the people that understand, it's always so fun to share that excitement of the food, the smells, the rides, the family, all of that.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people enjoy like the food content as well.
That's so true. So are you sharing the best places to eat in Disneyland? Is that part of your content?
Yeah, usually when we go, I'll do what I eat in a day and I'll film what I bought, how much it was, what I rate it.
Mm.
And then people like, oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. And then they take it with them to their next trip and try it themselves. So it's fun.
Yeah. And I'm enjoying your content just because it's got all sorts of stuff. You'll do a Trader Joe's haul. You'll do,
Mm.
what I made for dinner this week, or, oh, look at this great Disney stuff. And you're also into My Little Ponies, which is one of my favorite things from
Ye-
my childhood. I saw your My Little Pony content. That's so cute. What's the
Yes.
story there? Was that part of your childhood?
That was part of my childhood, definitely. Yes. My Little Pony, Care Bears, Smurfs, Rainbow Bright, all of those things. And I found those little ponies at our thrift
Oh, I
store.
love it. Yes. And you've done furniture from us too. So that is on your radar as well.
Yes, I found the cutest little like book stand that had this most beautiful floral print of fabric on it. So I brought that home, washed it up, painted it the color of my walls, like the inside, and it just matches inside my house so beautifully.
Thrift talk is real. I love it that you've been influenced by this. It really is growing. And I'm hoping it's growing in Albuquerque too, because I just feel like moms like you keep our stores going for a long time. Before we started, we talked about this hashtag Albuquerque. Love it. I'm going to have to research where it came from, but you actually find people based on that hashtag, right? Or they find you.
Yes, a little bit of both. I've searched that up myself and I find places that people have eaten that I've never seen. I know people have found me the same way and comment on my videos like, oh, yeah, I've had that place before, or recommend something that I've never had. So it's a really cool little community to find
Yeah.
locals because even living here all my life, I've never experienced everything.
Wow. And so there's still like restaurants that you find through that you've never been to before after all these years?
Yeah, even my son, because he goes to college and he has a favorite ramen spot. And he
Mm.
just introduced me to that recently as well. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've lived here forever and I've never even seen that place.
What's
So,
it called? I need to know. We're coming out next week.
yeah, it's called Naruto and it's across from UNM.
Okay. And how's UNM? That's a great school, big school.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. My kids do great there. They're almost graduating here pretty soon. They They're full-time students as well as full-time workers.
Oh my gosh. And the best place to decorate your very first apartment is right there at the thrift store. So I kind of love that.
I can't wait to help them.
Decorate those first apartments.
Yes.
Let's talk about TikTok versus Instagram because you're new to this, but you have this like really eclectic content with the food and the hauls and all these different things. What sparked doing both? And is one better for you than the other?
I think I post more TikTok videos. I enjoy like the trends that are
Mhm.
trending, the sounds. Instagram, I started that one off more as like just family based,
Yeah.
but I feel like my TikTok is more fun. It's more like content, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And you've had some videos go pretty big. Can you tell us, was there one that you like stands out for you as, oh, this is really when I saw a spike in people following my content?
I would probably say a lot of the local spots have been
Mm.
doing really well for me, reviewing local restaurants and foods.
I love it.
So yeah, those ones have gone pretty viral.
See, my goal will be that one of your ones from the outside of ARC thrift stores will go viral for you. Let's cross our fingers.
I'm working on that. Yes.
Be really great. And we've got another jean sale coming up here, probably at the end of March. They haven't announced it yet. So more to come. We'll let you know. But
Oh
maybe
my
we
gosh.
can do some influencer stuff to get your crowd following and checking out our stores would be really incredible for us. So food for
Do
thought.
some, do some more shopping. I'm ready.
Yes, yes. I know someone's going to ask about this because we're new to Albuquerque. The Balloon Festival is like the most iconic event.
Oh my
Can you
gosh.
give us a little history, a little background on this like super popular? This is why people travel to New Mexico.
Yes, it is so beautiful. It is the most wonderful time of the year. You could just see them flying over your house. You could hear the fire blowing, and then you could just see them all around the city. It is
Crazy.
indescribable.
Wow. Yeah, we're doing this like logo for this particular store. And on our first one, we had one balloon, and now we're adding the second. And we just feel as we add stores, we're just going to continue to add the balloons. And we're just excited to be part of it. But I understand that sponsoring a balloon is pretty big commitment. Do you get up at 5 in the morning to go watch this event?
Oh yeah, it's earlier than 5, probably like 3.
Oh, wow. And the
Yeah,
whole town stops for this, right?
it does. Yes, it does. And then it just brings so many tourists that get to try our food. That's always like the balloons and the food are one together.
Oh, I love
And
it.
so it's nice to see everybody coming in and enjoying like the beautiful parts of Albuquerque.
Yeah. Yeah. It's this untapped city. I've just been
Mhm.
blown away with everything we've experienced there. And that green chili, people in Colorado will fight you over their green chili, but it's in New Mexico, it's just like garlic and chilies. It's incredible. It's not a
Yeah,
bunch of flour and bad
it's
stuff. It's delish. So I
yeah.
love how natural it is there. It's pretty exciting. So, like I said, we are definitely doing our ribbon cuttings. We want you to come out for that. Did you shop our kids sale last year? Your kids are probably too big for a lot of that kids' clothes stuff, but
Yeah, no, I didn't do the kids sale, but I did the sweater sale and
oh,
it was
very cool.
so much fun. And there were so many people, but it's so weird because there's a lot of people, but you could still find things. So like it's scarce and there's nothing left for you. There was something literally for everybody.
Oh, I
I
love
found
that.
stuff for myself and my kids. It was really neat.
Perfect. And I am curious about that because there's this conflict where, people, when we do these big sales, they get upset with the resellers. Did we do an okay job of having enough product? That would be my big question for someone like you.
Yeah, there was plenty of product. And like I said, there was packed. People were, like you could tell people were resellers, just like packing their carts, not
Sure.
really looking. But then there was like people like me that just literally buy for themselves and then their family. And there was enough for everybody, even with the packed carts. Like I was still able to find stuff for me and
Yay.
my family. Yeah, and
I love
wasn't
that.
too overwhelmed. It was a great experience. I'll definitely do it again.
That makes me happy. We're really trying to be something for everyone and being in a new market, trying to educate people about what we stand for and all of that with hiring people with disabilities and that kind of thing. We just feel really embraced by the Albuquerque community. I'm grateful. I just think it's a beautiful place. You're lucky to live there. It's great.
Yes. Thank you.
So what's next for you? Anything big on the horizon? Anything for 2026 that we should keep our eyes open for on your content?
I'm just working on my content. I made it a goal for myself. Like I said, in October, when I went part time, that I was going to try and pursue social media because it's just a great outlet, something I enjoy doing. So I gave myself a goal to gain my following and post videos every single day. Like you said, I have a variety. I'm going to keep going with the cooking content, Disney content, the thrifting content, and throw my little cat in there too.
Yeah, and the sky's the limit. I think
Yeah.
real mom things really appeal to audiences, and it's going to be really interesting. I've got a question for you about Albuquerque donations. Are you a big donor? Do you pack up talk about that a little bit? What's the vibe in Albuquerque in terms of donors?
We have a lot of places that take donations. We have the thrift stores, and then we also have bins around the cities where you can just dump it into the bins and donate all of your clothing items, small appliance items, things like that.
Perfect.
So there's so many places you can donate around here. And
That's a
I
good
do that
vibe.
myself. Yes.
Yeah. What would you say about like the people that you're seeing shopping? We feel like there's this like influx of young people and Gen Z that have found thrift. What do you think?
Yes, I do see it's all ages really, but I do
Mhm.
see younger people like when I was a young teenager, I never thought about thrifting, but it's so cool to see kids younger in their teen age doing it. Just like my
Mhm.
daughter, she's 16 and I'll bring her sweaters and she's, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I just remember at
So
my age, I'll be like,
vintage.
I'm not wearing that. Yeah. But it's so neat to see the different age groups doing it. It's so fun.
It's exciting. It gives me like hope that there's like more to come, many more years of longevity. And we've like loosely talked about 5, 6, maybe even 10 stores in that area. Oh, what do you know of Santa Fe, by the way?
Santa Fe is probably about 45 minutes away from us, but
Yeah.
I would totally go there to shop a new store.
It's a funky town too. What's the story? Like, it seems like a place you do yoga in the desert.
Yeah, it's very beautiful there. It's fancy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's very cool with a lot of good food as well, red and green chili, some shopping to do, stuff like that.
Maybe a good place for a donation station.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We get some fancy stuff there.
Oh, I love that word, fancy.
Yeah.
I made a note on my big Santa Fe, fancy with the start of my name.
Fancy. Yes.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So is it okay to thrift a gift? What do you feel about that?
I think so. Absolutely. I would be so excited if somebody gifted me a little goose item.
Mhm.
Just
Really
have to,
special.
yeah, you just have to know the person, know what they like. Like I said, when I go thrifting, I always have like my kids or my husband in mind. Even my husband, I found him like golf shirts, brand new with the tags on it. So
Oh,
absolutely get a thrifting. I would be excited to get a thrifting gift.
it's one of those things. I think it just really is more of a gift from the heart when you take the time to find it for someone. And especially if you get that like dopamine rush. Oh, this is
Yes.
perfect for that person.
Yeah. To see something and think of somebody, I think is so special.
Absolutely. What about your unicorn item? Have you found something that's, wow, this is what really turned me on to thrift?
I did. I found one of my unicorn items. I think it was last weekend or the weekend before. I have been seeing on TikTok, everybody's finding heart-shaped trinket shelves. And I
Oh,
found one in the wild for $4.99.
I love that. And what did you end up putting on it? I love that.
So I ended up putting a little picture frame of my husband and I when I was in high school, and
Oh,
then a few little Disney characters that's
mhm.
hanging in my hallway on the top of my staircase. So that was one of my unicorn items that I found that I was so excited about. And then I did find one goose item. It was a hand stitched like embroidery or cross stitch,
Oh,
and it was
wow.
in a little like frame with fabric around it. So
Yeah.
I have that hanging up too. So those are the two things that I'm probably most excited about.
Those handmade crafts are the best.
They're so cute. Yeah.
And we're saving them from landfill when we bring them to our homes and
I
giving them a second
know.
life. It's pretty
I,
special.
I always want to know the story behind them. Like, I hope
Mhm.
they know that their little gift is taken care of again.
Yeah, it's getting another chapter. I love that.
Yes.
What about something you'd like to put out in the universe? Are you looking to find anything special? We like to manifest and ask the thrift gods to provide. What are you looking to find?
Probably more just like goose items and
Mm,
kitchen items. I, yeah, just, I want to find 90s things.
okay. It's coming back with a vengeance. It
It
really is.
is. It is.
It's going to be really interesting. Our jean sale. I'm hoping that we've got enough of those like low rise jeans because they're coming back. That's like what the girls want. And
Yes.
reminds me of my high school years. It's great stuff. Anybody on social media that we should be following that you're like inspired by, or one of your audience members that like really their content inspires you?
I would say just look on that Albuquerque little hashtag. You will find so many cool people. I've been following a lot of locals so I can try the places that they've tried, or
Yeah.
even if I've eaten that place, try one of the things that they order. So the creature of habit that I order the same thing every time. So to even see like locals here in Albuquerque that are trying different things, I would definitely look out for that hashtag and that little handle there, and you'll find a lot of interesting, fun people.
Yeah, I've got to look into this because I love that there's a phrase that kind of encapsulates your city, Albuquerque. Like,
Albuquerque, yeah.
it's so cute. I need to understand who the first one to do it was and find that person and see if they'll come on and tell me the history, because
Yes.
there's quite a lot of content connected to it. It's just
There
cool little
is.
underground sort of thing. It's pretty great.
There is. And I feel like a lot of people have found me that way as well. I can tell like by their handle names when they follow me, it'll be like ABQ 505 or Chili 505, stuff like that. So I know that they're local. It's really neat.
You know what? That's another question I have for you. Is it okay to refer to it as ABQ?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because we were like going to say store number 2 and ABQ. And I was like, God, is that too niche? Or are they going to think that so I love that. So it's okay with the locals to use
Yeah.
that thing. Okay.
ABQ and 505 is definitely,
I'm making
we
a
know
note.
we know what you're talking about.
Okay. And Albuquerque. I can't wait.
And Albuquerque.
That's just so cute. Gosh, I love what you're doing. I love that you're new to this. I love that you're willing to come and check out our stores and maybe do some content with us. Ribbon cutting right around the corner for that Rio Rancho. And I always like to say that this podcast is devoted to normalizing secondhand, but it's young moms like you that have found thrift later in your journey into motherhood that are going to keep this going for years to come. When you're an empty nester, you'll still be enjoying thrift stores, hopefully my thrift stores. That's my goal.
Absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Amazing. So thank you for your service to this industry of thrift. You're going to keep it going for years to come, and we're just grateful for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I enjoy it so much. You guys are doing great things.
More to come with that ribbon cutting. All right. So as we end every pod, we like to do a shout out to the great unifier. She probably loves Disneyland too, but she's got her own Dollywood. Thoughts, feelings, anything you'd like to say to her about one Miss Dolly Parton?
Oh, I love Dolly Parton. She's so cute. I still be listening to her music.
Oh, good. That would be my dream, is to have her like come to one of our stores one day, because she came from these humble beginnings.
Yes.
And for sure she had secondhand clothing in her closet for many years. And now she can just buy whatever she wants, but she still cares about her humble roots. So we can all appreciate that, whether we're from Colorado, Denver, or anywhere else in the world.
Yes, definitely.
Remind our guests once again, or our listeners, how they find you on the socials, follow you, give you all the love, and join your community. How do we find you?
Okay. Yeah, you could find me at MOMX3MS. Mom times 3 M's.
Oh, I love it. Thanks so much for your time today, Jess. We're so grateful. And please keep in touch. We will see you at the ribbon cutting at Rio Rancho.
I will be there. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much. And Thrifties, thanks so much for tuning in once again to the Get Thrifty podcast. Reminder, save our pod and leave us a 5-star review about how funny, creative, and smart we are. Please join us at our ribbon cutting at Rio Rancho. And if you're part of this unique thrift culture and you'd like to be on this pod, you can find me on Instagram at Podcast with Maggie. And as always, please follow ARC on Instagram and YouTube at ARC Thrift, and now on TikTok at ARC Thrift Stores. Thanks so much and have a wonderful week.
Hunt for it, find it, make it your own. It's the Get Thrifty Podcast.